Lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if I am new to you, then welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope that you stick around for a little while. Okay, today's look is going to be a back to school or first day of school or back to work, kind of an everyday type of a routine. A lot of times super full glam isn't appropriate for work or school anyways, and I think that this is a nice look that really looks like you tried and put in a lot of effort, but it doesn't take a whole lot of effort. I know a lot of people are doing back to school looks that are really fast 5-minute, 10-minute back to school looks that have no eyeshadow and just the basics, which is fine, and I'm probably going to be doing one of those videos for the mornings that you wake up super late and you need to just do the absolute basics and get out of the house. But I do not personally feel like that's what I would do on my first day of school. I would like to spend a little bit more time, get up a little bit earlier on, especially the first day, to really put some effort in and not look over the top, but look really put together and really nice so that you're feeling your most confident and feeling really good going back to school. Oh, I think that this look is a perfect first day of school look or everyday type of look. If you practice it and do it a few times, you'll get really fast at it, where it doesn't take you very long at all, maybe 20 minutes, and you're done and you're out the door. Keep doing what you're doing, keep watching my videos. We're getting so much closer to our giveaway, and I have another giveaway that I just purchased the product for that I'm gonna do when this giveaway ends, that I'm so excited for. Like, you guys are gonna die. So yeah guys, let's go ahead and get into the video, and I will show you how to do this nice first day of school, every day of school, pretty easy daily routine type of look. I am going to start with my high adherence primer from The Ordinary. So I like to rub it on and then kind of press it in. Okay, so for foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Dream Velvet. I'm going to take the butt of my beauty sponge and start working it in. Now that we've got that blended in, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. And today, since I'm going for a little bit more of a natural look, I am going to do my brows differently than normal. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. So I am going to start by combing through them and brushing them up. Once my brows are all brushed up, I'm just going to take the pencil and start filling them in with super light hair-like strokes. And this pencil is so great for this because it has such a tiny little tip. And okay, so now that my brows are looking defined yet kind of messy and natural all at the same time, which is exactly what I'm going for with this look today, we are going to move on to some concealer, and I will come back to the brows one more time a little bit later on. Sticking with the drugstore makeup, I have a few different options here. I've got the Maybelline Fit Me, the Maybelline Master Conceal, and the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this video is not sponsored by Maybelline. Although it probably really seems like that, but it's not. I wish it was though. So we're going to take our Fit Me, I think, and do some under eye concealing and blend it out. Okay, so as you will notice, I did not go super light with my concealer today and do like a major highlight situation because we are going a little bit more natural today. So I didn't go like super duper light with my concealer. I did go a little bit lighter, but not super duper light. So now I'm going to take the Instant Age Rewind, and I am going to hide my under eye bags. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out. So now that I have that done, I am going to go ahead and set my under eyes, and I'm going to use a combination of my banana powder and this light shade in my contour kit. And I'm just going to go back and forth between those two, tap it off, and dust it on, or pat it on, I guess. Okay, so I just lightly set my whole face with my Fit Me powder and a large brush. I thought my camera was recording the whole time, but it wasn't. So I took my big fluffy brush and just lightly stamped this powder all over my face. And the reason that I'm not baking is because I am not a fan of baking at all. I think that so many people bake that do not need to bake. Unless you're extremely oily, it is not necessary to bake, and it just dries your skin out and makes you look so much older. And so yeah, like unless you absolutely have to bake because you are so oily that you cannot keep your makeup on any other way, I highly recommend just lightly setting with a loose powder. Take a little velour puff and stamp some translucent powder on and press it into your skin where you need it, on, you know, the center of your forehead, down your nose, on your chin, the places where you do have a little bit of problems. Just press it in with a velour puff, and then take a big brush and stamp a light dusting of powder over the rest of your face, and that should do it unless you're very oily. So yeah. So then I took this cream colored shadow in this Carly Bible palette and set down the foundation and concealer that was blended onto my eyelids since we are in a hurry today. And then we are going to, I think, go in with this Makeup Revolution palette into this, it's a very light brown that has kind of a taupey undertone to it, and we're just going to start building that into our crease. And what I like to do is look back and see where my socket is and just go right in and above my socket. And you can kind of put your brush in and feel it in that groove and just use that as your guideline to go back and forth. Because even though we're not trying to go for a super extreme makeup look today, it is important to me to add definition to my features and enhance my features so that I look my best, even though we're not going for an ultra dramatic glam look. I still want to look my best on the first day of school or every day. So even though this is a first day of school tutorial, I think that it is a great look for just every day when you're in a hurry but you still want to look your best and have your features look their best. This is a great way to do it. So I'm going to build this into my crease as kind of like a transition color. Okay, so we have that one down, and then I'm going to go into this darker brown shade right here and build that into the crease and the inner and outer corners of my eye. We're going to go for kind of a halo eye today. Kind of like a natural, not natural, but an understated halo eye today. Because I think that halo eye looks give your eyes so much definition and depth, and they're just so beautiful. So I'm going to take the brush and I'm just going to kind of wiggle it on this outer corner of my eye and kind of slightly drag color in a little bit, and then kind of work it up into that socket and above. By the way, this is a Morphe M433. I'm going to dip back in there and do the same thing to the inner corner. Kind of wiggle it around and then drag it in a little. And then drag it back up into this crease socket area and meet them. Color kind of blended into there. We're going to go back to this fluffy brush and blend out the seam of where that darker brown meets the lighter brown. Blend them together. Now we have those two blended. So we are going to take this light matte shade and just a dip of this shimmer shade on a pencil brush and put it underneath our brow bone. Okay, so what I did was I took this bronze shade right here and patted that onto the center of my eyelid with my finger, like so. And then I took this super light shimmer shade right here on my pencil brush and just put that right on the inner corner of my eye. And now we are going to take some Essence Make Me Brow and go back to our brows for just a minute and just lightly comb them up so they look super natural and a little untamed. Brows are done, eyes are done. We are going to go to contouring. I am going to take my normal contour shade, this kind of ashy brown, and my brush and get some right on the edge and run it right there. Taking our Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And the cheekbones, oh god. Really, I had more on my brush than I thought. And we're gonna take some Milani powder blush in Blossom Time Rose. Okay, and for highlight, I'm going back into the Carly Bible palette, into this shade right here. I take it a little bit, just a little bit onto my foreheads and down and connect it across my temple. I like to take a little on my chin. And of course the Cupid's bow. I am going to lightly spritz everything with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Okay, so I just threw on a little line of liquid liner and some mascara and one of my favorite nude lipsticks, which is Maybelline Beige Babe. Yeah, on a normal day for me, I would wear a pair of wispy false lashes, like maybe the Ardell Wispies or something like that. Just because I am so used to wearing false lashes that it takes me no time to throw them on. It's actually faster for me to just do one little coat of mascara and then throw on falsies rather than to build up my lashes with a couple coats of mascara and make it look good. So that's what I would normally do, but if you are not familiar with falsies, then I would probably skip that and just go with mascara on an everyday basis because it's going to be so much faster for you. But whatever you're comfortable with and whatever is the quickest for you in the mornings, then do that. Yeah guys, I hope that you liked this video. It was kind of messed up because my camera kept stopping and not telling me that it was stopping, so I was like going on and doing things that were not being filmed, which sucks, and I don't know why that happened, but hopefully I'll get it figured out so that it does not ever happen again. I hope you guys like this video. I think that this is a really good look to do for those mornings when you want to look nice and like you tried but not spend an hour and a half getting full glam, which is not necessarily always appropriate for school or work anyways. So I think that this is a good happy medium of, you know, some glam and some good definition and enhancement of your features without being too over the top for what you're doing. That is the video, and I hope that you liked it. I will see you in a couple days with another one. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to keep doing what you're doing, and we're getting closer and closer to that giveaway. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.